Now, these four group of black women used their authority and their position, and they abused it, like a lot of them do. For some reason, black women just love low-level, low-life Negroes. They'll go out there way for them, risk their life and everything else and their job. They don't care as long as it's no good ding-a-ling. Let's watch the new story, and I'll come back with the rest of that commentary, to make you mad with the truth.
Phones and more smuggled into the Fulton County Jail. Tonight, the Fulton County Sheriff's Office confirms it has an ongoing corruption investigation and 4 security officers who work for a contract company arrested. Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Winnie is live at the jail where he's been poring over the warrants against these 4. Mark, you found some allegations that seem shocking.
Yeah, a Fulton County Sheriff's Office official says this investigation started in May and more arrests are expected. But for now, 4 young women are residents of the jail where they worked until yesterday.
They work for strategic security. I can confirm that they have all been terminated.
The Fulton County Sheriff's Office says it turns out 4 security officers working for a contractor at the county jail were security problems. Records suggest Briasha Tate admitted using a book to hide phones.
Allegedly confessed to smuggling in cell phones in a cutout inside a book.
Yes.
Now one might say that Fulton County Sheriff's Office is throwing the book at her. After a corruption investigation, we counted 10 criminal warrants naming her. Records indicate after she reported to work Tuesday, she was transported to the Jail Investigations Unit's office, and that Ms. Tate stated she had sexual intercourse with an inmate inside of the bathroom in the tower on floor 7 South on 3 separate occasions. That Ms. Tate stated she brought a total of 6 cell phones inside of the jail and gave them to the inmate. That Ms. Tate stated she cut portions of the pages of the inside of a book and concealed the phones inside of the hole in the book. That Ms. Tate stated she brought strips, paper laced with chemicals used for smoking, inside of the jail on 2 separate occasions. That Ms. Tate stated she received payments from the inmate via Cash App for the contraband items she brought in and gave to him, and that her Cash App payment summary from the inmate showed a total of $1,682.
We can't screen for integrity.
Natalie Ammons of the Sheriff's Office says terminated security officer Regina Harris faces 3 warrants related to a contraband cell phone provided to an inmate. Ms. Ammons says terminated security officer Lacuna Ballard is accused of sending explicit photos and videos to an inmate, plus a couple of conspiracy charges involving conversations about how to bring cigarettes and cell phones into the jail. And Ms. Ammons says terminated security officer Anisia Silas faces a conspiracy charge involving a phone charger and a charge involving giving an inmate unauthorized food, namely a chicken pot pie. Now, Ms. Ammons says all 4 suspects were given bond, but as of late this afternoon had not made bond yet.
See, these 4 women, they had a position of authority or a position of power. And it may not have been a big position, but it was a position of authority. And they looked to abuse it, and guess what they looked to abuse it with? Some low-level Negroes. I tell you, boy, they having sex with the inmates. I mean, they bringing them food, they bringing them cell phones. I mean, they just doing everything for them, getting them pies, chicken. Man, I tell you, boy, them dudes is living it up. Now, these 4 women, I bet you they rather mess with these low-level guys than to actually have a life and build a family with a man that's worth something. Black women don't want that. They like a low-level Negro that they either have to take care of, or a low-level nigga that they can use, or a just something, ding-a-ling, and he ain't nothing but a thing. I tell you, boy. But they like having an upper hand on the low-level guys. You know what I'm saying? It's control. It's a power thing with them. You see what I'm saying? They never go out their way to build a life or career or family with a Negro that's worth anything. That's why all these low-level Negroes in the black community have all the babies by these women. Tell you, they'll bust it wide open for a no-good low-level dude with 5 baby mamas. They don't care. They'll be the baby mama number 6. They got 5 other women they can fight and argue with and be toxic and have drama that they love. Man, I tell you, boy, you watch these black women throw their lives away in this sexy red Megan Thee Stallion generation, and they do the most foulest, disgusting things, and they get mad at Zillionaire for calling out their foul behavior. But guess what? Keep on watching and keep being mad. I tell you, boy, the truth is the truth. I'm out of here. I don't even know why. Let me say this before I go. Why did the jail even hire these sexy red-looking chicks? Soon as I looked at these chicks, I'd have threw their application in the trash. I tell you, boy. Soon as I would have looked at them, oh, they on that sexy red Megan Thee Stallion bull crap. They coming in here to mess around with some low-level Negroes. I tell you, boy, that's what they got this job for. They can get a jailbird. Sleeping with men in prison. I tell you, instead of trying to build a life outside of prison and building a father figure for your kids and dealing with men that's worth something, you throw your life away for no good Negroes. And they do it all the time. That's why I don't feel sorry for them when they on the internet crying, talking about, yeah, I can't find a good man, all this other stupid stuff they be crying about. I tell you, boy, I'm your boy Zillionaire. They don't know what to do with that position. They don't know. But they look at it as an opportunity to do what I want to do. You know, you can't hold them accountable for anything. You can't call them out. But guess what? Accountability knocked on their front door. And guess who that was? The white man. I tell you, boy, I'm out of here. Put your thoughts in the comments.